Conspiracy is a charge that the federal government uses almost all the time, especially if there's more than one person involved in a case. Conspiracy is kind of a way for them to just throw out a big net and pull in anybody who may have been involved in certain conduct. So they may get the big fish, the leaders, and they may get the little teeny tiny people on the bottom. I've actually walked into U.S. attorneys' offices and seen these huge, cardboard things that have pyramids of people. These guys were on the top, and then these guys, and the little teeny guys on the bottom. So no matter who you are, no matter how big or small of a role that you may have in an offense, you could be charged with conspiracy. So what does that mean? Conspiracy is an agreement between two or more people to commit a crime. Now, do you have to know that it's a crime? No, you don't have necessarily the legal knowledge to know that. But for instance, you certainly know that selling or transporting narcotics is illegal. So you don't have to know what the crime is, but you have to know that you shouldn't have been doing it. So how does it work? Any act, if you perform any act in furtherance of that offense or towards committing that crime, you can be charged with conspiracy. So in using the drug example, say there is a group of people selling kilos and kilos of methamphetamine. You don't know any of the people involved, but your friend asked you to go pick someone up at the station and bring them back to you. So you go get that person, and lo and behold, that person has a bag full of methamphetamine. You panic, you freak out, but you say, well, I'm here and I promised this person I would do it. So you drive the person to where they're going, and the feds are there and everybody gets arrested. And you're going, oh my God, but all I did was pick this person up. I didn't know anything. You are still guilty and responsible for the entire conspiracy because you engaged in one step in furtherance of that crime. Now, it totally stinks. This is not a nice way to charge a crime, for a lack of a better way to say it. Okay, but it does make it easier for the government to prove their cases, and it makes it harder for us to defend our cases. The good news is that if you are a minor player or a minimal participant in some big drug conspiracy, it is very likely that your lawyer can convince the prosecutor to only charge you with a smaller portion of the conduct. Or if you've only engaged in a tiny bit of the conduct, it's possible. I just got a client into a diversion program in federal court. It's very rare to do that, but we have that program here in the Central District of California, and my client was lucky enough to get into that program, so he will not go to jail and will likely get his case dismissed. That's the rare circumstance. If you have done it more than once, it's going to be a different story. And if you were the one who was directing traffic, so to speak, if you were the one who was collecting money, if you knew everything about what was going on, then that's going to be a problem. But a conspiracy is simply an agreement between two or more people to engage in conduct that is illegal and taking any step in furtherance. So if you're just the person who's packaging the narcotics, you're still potentially as guilty as the person who's making all the money selling the drugs, even though you maybe got $100 for your involvement. So that is conspiracy in a nutshell. This is not a happy video. This is not good news. But the good news is that an experienced federal criminal defense attorney like myself can do a lot to help you in that situation. So this applies to any and all conspiracies. This was just the drug example. If you or a loved one are facing charges of conspiracy, please call me, reach out, ask any questions that you may have. All of my contact information is in the description below, and thank you for watching.